Okay, everyone, this is Mr. Allen. Just going to give you a quick rundown of what's going on at this point. Um, this is going to be Wednesday, I guess, so you'll be hearing this. So we have a few new people in the class who may not have got too much done. I would ask that you do complete the student information sheet. It's super quick. It just gives me a chance to know who your contact people are at your school, as well as, and much more importantly, when you're, which period you're off, so that if I'm looking for you or you're looking for me, or we're looking to have some sort of class discussion, I know how many people are available. The two assignments, A2 and A5, pretty important stuff. The basis of a lot of what we'll be doing in the next little while. So if you haven't got them done, if you're new, you probably should at the very least be going through them. The assignments maybe don't matter so much at this point as the content, but be sure that you have a good grasp on the content before you try to sort of skip over them too quickly, and ask questions, of course, anytime you have them. If you've done assignment 5, a couple of comments, I guess. My assumption is we'll be doing most of our math work on paper in a traditional way in the classroom, and then to submit things or to show things, to discuss things, we'll have to either take pictures of them or scan them. Scanning is better for sure, but something that not everybody has access to. It seems like emailing a picture to yourself is probably not that big a deal. Once you've done that, I'm assuming you'll have to go to the Dropbox and put them in there. I did have somebody tell me that they're having trouble emailing me, I think on this system, a picture, and that wasn't the intent for sure. I know that that's not going to work as well as, and again, the Dropbox is just a nice way for me to know that all the work is together. If you've got that done, then this crossing curves activity was one that I had originally thought we would skip over, but just because of the sort of discontinuity of when people are starting, I thought it's a good little exercise that if you get to it, fantastic. If you don't, oh well. So as with all, go with the content first. A little bit of information, not a lot there. And then I'm suggesting you try this online calculator. You can either copy and paste it. I'll try to set that up so that it links to a new window. Right now it's not, and it's already open. Basically, when you get into the calculator, this is what you'll see. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so it actually jumps right to that spot. And you can type in your equations. Basically, just click on each one. The up and down arrows move you to another equation, another equation, another equation. As you type in the equations, they get changed. And what will happen is, with the two equations you're dealing with, there should be a point of intersection, a point where the two lines cross. It won't necessarily show up the way mine is right now. I've made mine do that by running through this a couple times. What you can do is, if you see a point of intersection or a point where the two lines are obviously crossing, click on or near it. And when you click anywhere sort of in the very near vicinity, it turns the button on. So if I were to, well, let's see if there's another spot up here. Let's just add an equation here. X minus 7. And you see here there's no point of intersection right now. If I click even fairly close to it, I guess I actually have to hit it fairly well. The point shows up, and then I can check the coordinates if I want to. So your job basically will be to graph these two things on one graph, click to find the point of intersection, and then solve them algebraically and verify that you're getting the same x and y values. What do you notice? You don't need to worry too much. I hope you know that if you're graphing and solving, or if you're solving algebraically, you should be getting the same answer. Try again with those. And then this is just kind of a word problem-y sort of thing that you can do. The solution's already there, so just a matter of testing it out. Can you type in those kind of fancier equations and get them to work for you? I think I took the assignment off. It says do not complete this assignment. I didn't want to delete it because I thought I might want to use it at some point, not necessarily with you, but maybe in the future. But at this point, I don't need you to do that. So if you can get through the other stuff today, that's probably good. And hopefully in the next day or so, we'll kind of get things sorted out and get to a point where we can all kind of move forward together. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. Um, I stressed the other day, for those of you that haven't seen it, we have a class chat box. Just basically click on that chat that we just did, click on this MCT class here, and there's an opportunity for each and every person to have a little conversation. Uh, Whatever it happens to be. Um, it's a much nicer, it's not perfect for sure, and I'm still hoping to get the Adobe Connect up and running very soon, but it's a nice opportunity for us to have a quicker conversation, and if you have questions, maybe I can answer them there, as opposed to you send an email, I send a response, you send back a response saying, can you clarify that? I send back another, sort of thing. So if you do run into trouble, let me know, and maybe we can meet up in there just for the sake of getting a quick solution. All right, I'm going to call that a night, and I'll see you guys, well, I'll hear you guys, I'll see you writing in the morning.